Good evening, class. Hello. Hello, guys. How are you today? Hello, Blanca. Is everything okay? Can you hear me correctly?
Yes, teacher. Hello.
Excellent.
Oh,
Excellent.
we are early. Yeah.
Yes, there were two more people, but I don't know what happens. It says that they are joining, but they haven't joined. I don't know what's going on. Probably it's their internet connection or something, no?
Yes, probably.
Okay.
But
Well,
I thought that I was late,
no, it's 9:05. It's 9:05.
hmm
It's okay. I'm having some issues with the streaming since last week that Eurocenter uh, changed, of course, different passwords and different things. But well, I'm doing it locally, so I'm starting to record. No, that's why you don't have your yesterday, no, last Monday video class and today's video class in the virtual classroom because well, I have to check the issues with the technical support as well. Okay, let's check. Let's practice a little bit further what we were saying about linking words. Today we are going to practice mainly vocabulary about phrasal verbs in context. So we are going to talk about the exercising. But before that, let's just refresh for a while, please. The linking words we were talking about last class, right? Okay, help me please choose the correct linking word to complete the ideas. Here, the sentences from 1 to 6. Sometimes there are two possibilities. There are two possible answers. Jesus Ramon, can you help me read the first one, please? And then Blanca, the second one? Just read. If you don't have the answer, don't worry. We can figure out the answers together.
Since one?
Yes.
Okay, one. Here, okay. One, the food in the restaurant was excellent. In addition to, what's more, yet, they were very
Waiters?
friendly. Waiter,
The waiters were very friendly.
were very friendly.
Thank you, Ramon. Jose Ramon. So what would you
You're
say,
welcome.
guys? In addition, what's more or yet? What would you say? What do you think will be the correct answer or the correct answers?
In addition to?
In addition to, Okay, the waiters were very friendly. What about the second one, Blanca?
Yeah, well, to me it's although your website claims products are delivered within 5 days, I still have not received my order after 2 weeks.
So although your website claims, it hasn't happened, right? Okay. Hello, Natalie. Hello, Christian. Okay, we are just refreshing, just as a further refresh with a couple of activities talking about linking words. Natalie, can you help me with number 3, please?
Of course. She was born in subsequently. Okay, no, I know. I understand. She was born in Greece, but following, she moved to Australia.
You don't have to answer probably because you are joined a little bit later, but you don't have to answer
Okay.
at once. At once, read it completely, the different options, and then analyze, and you can answer. Don't worry. Subsequently.
Okay.
Or
I'm
after.
sorry.
Yes, it's okay. It's okay, Natalie. Thank you. So you will say which of the, sometimes more than one can be possible, no? More than one possibility is correct. So in number 2, you will say subsequently, following, or afterwards?
Afterwards.
Afterwards, she moved to Australia.
Afterwards, she moved to Australia. Then, Christopher, please, number 4. The speaker is ill.
Yes, the speaker is here. We ask
We as well as, or nevertheless, or consequently.
Consequently, had to cancel the talk.
Consequently, we have to cancel the talk. Thank you, Christopher. And then, Jose Ramon again, please, 5.
See. 5. We're meeting him later today as well as, moreover, in addition, tomorrow.
So what would you say? As well as, moreover, or in addition to? What do you think is the best idea here?
Maybe in addition, tomorrow?
In addition to tomorrow? Sure? Do you think so? Do you agree? Thank you, Jose Ramon. Do you agree with your partner? Do you agree? In addition, would be? As well as tomorrow, no, guys? Or both?
I think
Yeah, as well as tomorrow. More than in addition to.
We are meeting him later today as well as tomorrow.
Exactly.
And since because of or as you fail the exam, you will have to repeat the course next year. We were talking about clauses of purpose, clauses of contrast, clauses of result. This is clauses of reason. Reason, in this case, linking words for reason.
Because of?
Because of is
Since.
similar to despite. Sorry, to despite.
Oh,
so we need a noun within a noun. And here we have
this is
sign.
Fail.
Since.
Okay, since you failed the exam, you will have to repeat. Yes. Next. Or as is also possible. In addition to what's correct, Jose Ramon. Por eso le decía, remember that you can use more than one. In addition to or as well as. Right?
Okay.
Because we have 2 different possibilities, right? Of course. Okay. Oh, a mosquito bite me yesterday. And I'm having, of course, this is scratching. Okay, guys. So let's do another one just to refresh about despite, however, nevertheless, since, and while. Complete the test. Read it. Read it calmly. Or let's read it together, right? Natalie, can you help me, please? Read just without answers, please. Just the first part of until was amazing.
Okay. The story of how I met my husband is quite funny. One day, I was at work. I received an email with a music file attached. I didn't know why I had received it. I listened to the music and I thought it was amazing.
It was amazing. Continue until sender, please.
Continue or?
Yes, until sender.
So I replied to the sender. We started to email each other, and one day he suggested a meeting. Living hundreds of kilometers, I wasn't sure at first, and some of my friends to meet him. I don't really know him. I agreed. When we met, it was love at first sight.
Okay, so let's complete this story with the linking words here, right? What would you say? One day,
while I was at work,
I received an email with a music file attached. I didn't know why I had received it. Since I listen to them, since would be for reason. It's a synonym of because. In this case, are we using this as synonym of because?
However,
No.
But
However,
however is for contrasting
however,
ideas. However, I listen. No, I didn't know. I
listen.
didn't know what I had received it. However, I listened to it. No, however, I listened to the music, and I thought it was amazing. So I replied to the sender. We started to meet. Then he suggested meeting. No, each other, and one day he suggested meeting. Then, despite living hundreds of kilometers apart, I wasn't sure at first, and some of my friends told me not to meet him. So, entonces sería
Since.
despite, ya vimos que sí, despite aquí.
since
Since I agree,
Since.
my friends told me not to meet him. Since I didn't really know him, no? Since I didn't really know him. And nevertheless, I agree. Yo no les hice caso, no? I agree and I met him, no? Anyway, yes. It doesn't matter that, or it didn't matter that I didn't know him before, right? So it says it was love at first sight. I don't know if that can be true, but okay. So no problems with linking words, right? Easy peasy, right? Yes, easy peasy
more
or
or
no?
less.
More or less. More. Okay, just remember that certain forms and structures, no? Despite, ing, since is a synonym of because, however, and nevertheless are for contrasting ideas, a negative answer, an affirmative answer, or an affirmative and negative, right? And well, these are just some forms that and some functions that we just remember, no? Must remember most of the times, right? And okay, this is just a quick refresh because as we know, we have just 3 hours a week and it's not too much time, no? So we're gonna continue with some vocabulary. And before starting with the vocabulary about phrasal verbs that we are going to check today, let me ask you something. Are you into sport? Are you a sport people or more or less?
Yeah,
How often do you do a sport? Jose Ramon, sorry, can you repeat it, please?
I like sport.
You like sports. And how often do you do a sport? What kind of exercise do you do?
Well, now I don't exercise anymore.
You never exercise, you don't have time.
I don't have time.
But in the past?
In the past, I played volleyball, basketball. This is the most favorite.
Your favorite sports, no? Basketball, volleyball. And what about the rest? Thank you, Jose Ramon. What about the rest? Did you used to or do you used to now to exercise?
No, I don't exercise now.
Okay. Thank you, Jose Ramon. And Natalie, Christopher, Blanca, Neri?
My name is Jesus Ramon.
I know, Jesus Ramon. Probably you are not following me. I thank you and say thank you very much for answering the question. What about the rest of the class?
I used to go swimming twice a week, but nowadays no, teacher.
Because you have no time.
Exactly. Yes.
Oh.
But hopefully, maybe in few months.
You finish the course?
Yeah, I really like.
But when you finish this course, you are going to take up?
Yeah,
to take up
probably,
swimming
yes,
again?
maybe in March. And the weather could be better. Now it's cold, so the weather is cold there too.
Okay, also because of the weather. Natalie, Blanca, Christopher, Neri?
I like running.
Okay. And do you do running every
Try to
day or
run. I
sorry?
try it.
Okay, I don't know if it is you or it is me, but your voice is being cut. Is being cut
Yes,
from time
was
to time.
cutting.
Uh-huh. So it's Natalie, right?
I'm sorry. I think it's my internet.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Okay, but you
It
run.
okay now?
Yeah, much better. Uh-huh.
I
So you
run,
run.
and
You
I
run.
try to run every morning.
Okay, very good, very good. And that's very good exercise and it's healthy, of course, right? It's healthy for everything. Christopher Neri, do you do exercise or no?
Yes, in my case, I practice CrossFit in a studio, and the last weekend I went to a competence,
A
and it
competition?
was
You went to a
yes,
CrossFit competition? Wow.
yes,
Isn't it
it's
very hard?
yes, it's sometimes it's a little difficult because it's so much cardio, and I don't know, the exercise it's very hard.
Yes, because it's very demanding. Uh-huh. Wow, Neri, very good. So you must be very fit. You must be really fit. No, Neri? As
A
well as
little.
Natalia. As well as Natalia, because running it's also a lot of cardio, right? And CrossFit too, but it's a strength. No, it's a strength. You need to be strong, no, for CrossFit, I guess. No? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. So look at this quote. Look at this quotation of a swimmer that we have, David Walters. What is the point? What is the point he's trying to make here about the exercise? What is the point he's trying to make here, guys? What can you tell me? What is the point the swimmer is trying to make here?
The point I think is that he play basketball.
Probably, Natalie, if you turn your camera off, if your internet is unsteady. No, thank you. He's trying to make the point of. Natalie, can you repeat?
Okay, I think that
It's
he
much better, much better.
okay. Okay, I think he enjoys to play basketball, and that's why he feels like the time go quickly.
Okay, yes. So that means that when you enjoy something, when you enjoy doing certain kind of exercise, time flies, no? Time flies. So it's very quickly, as
Time
you said,
flies.
Natalie. But when you are not enjoying certain activity, or in this case, a sport or exercise, it's much longer, no? It's much longer, right? Or no?
Yes.
That would be the point. So for you,
Yes, I agree.
for you, Natalie, running is like basketball for him, no? Like 15 minutes. But probably something else is like an eternity, no? or like a weekend, no? In traffic, no? Whatever, right? So what kind of exercise do you prefer? You say Blanca swimming, Nelly CrossFit, Natalie running, Jesus, you used to enjoy volleyball and basketball, but what exercise you don't enjoy? What exercise you don't enjoy, guys? That is like an hour or a weekend traffic, in bad traffic. No? Something from exercising that you don't enjoy?
I don't like football, soccer,
You don't like.
and either watch
Either watch or play.
watch a game.
Watch or play.
Play and watch.
Yes, none of them. Okay.
No.
Christopher, Jesus Ramon, exercise that you don't enjoy?
Probably all of them I like it, but one of them I don't understand very much. Like football, I don't know how to say. mm, It's more hard, not the football, soccer, football,
Okay.
American football.
Okay, yeah. Yes, some sports probably are harder for some people than others.
I don't understand, but I like it. I like it. I don't
Okay.
understand the
But you
rules.
don't understand the rules very well.
Yeah.
Okay, the same's happened to me. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you. So, which of these quotations from different sport people do you think is the most true for you and which you don't like? The human body is the best picture of the human soul. Ludwig Wittgenstein. This is a philosopher, sorry, not a sportman. Walking is the best possible exercise. Habituate yourself to walk very far. Thomas Jefferson, no, the politician. In my judgment, physical fitness is basic to all forms of excellence and to a strong, confident nation. Kennedy. And fitness is a luxury when you are busy. Lauren Conrad. So which one
I
which
like
of these
Thomas
quotations?
Jefferson.
Which one?
Thomas Jefferson.
Why?
Because walking is too easy.
Because walking is too easy. Well, it's gentle. It's gentle exercise. I will
Yeah.
say that is gentle exercise, not like CrossFit, no, Natalie? Sorry, Neri? Not like CrossFit, of course, that is not gentle, no? Okay, correct. Any other that you like or that you don't like? No?
Maybe Robert Kennedy.
Huh? You like Robert Kennedy's quotation?
Yes.
Okay, to an excellent, a strong, and confident nation. So that means that we need more exercise in Mexico, no? Totally, no? More exercising or no? Of course, no? For sure. Or no, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Of course. Okay, well, here we have a quite long, but not really long. Of course, text about exercising around the world from different people. So we have Kevin, we have Joe, and we have Nikki. Nikki. Help me please read them aloud as well. Here, Kevin in Japan, please, Neri.
Yes. Not many people outside Japan have come across Radio Taisa. Each day at 6:30 in the morning, you heard this tinkly piano sound coming from the radio, and everywhere people start doing calisthenics.
Calisthenics, calisthenics, calisthenics,
Calisthenics.
calisthenics.
In the warm-up exercise to get ready for the day ahead.
Ahead, the day
Ahead.
ahead.
There are group exercise that everyone can join me with at home in the park. The group principle is a very Japanese thing. People say the idea was copied from US
US
factories
factories,
in the 1920s.
20s, 20s.
It's fantastic because it's good fun and it's not too strenuous.
And
There are simple movements
movements,
that any movements
movements,
movements
movements.
movement that anyone can do, old or young. Also, they are getting the brain working as well as the body.
As the body, no? So calisthenics is very good exercise. And it's gentle. Just as you said, Jesus Ramon, no? Walking is gentle, calisthenics is gentle, and it's just a good way to start the day, no? For everybody. Do you usually do calisthenics before running? Yes, no, Natalie? It's necessary, no? To do
Yes, of course.
certain stretching and calisthenics is necessary, right? Of course. Okay.
When I used
Then,
to play volleyball, I have calisthenics
it's
before the play.
necessary for, yes, Jesus Ramon, for all kind of exercise, no?
Actually, in the all sports, you need the train the muscle, no?
Your
For
muscles,
eviting lessons for on the
avoid,
garden.
for
About,
avoid lessons. Yes, Christopher,
yes.
you are right. For avoiding lessons, yes, you need stretching your body, do certain calisthenics because otherwise would be risky, as Christopher mentioned. Yes, you are totally right. What about Joe? Probably she's talking about swimming, no? I guess so. Yes, what about Joe? Can you help me, Blanca? This is not
Yes,
swimming, no?
teacher.
It's swimming.
So I do I do something called swallowing,
Swimming. Swimming.
swallowing, swallowing,
Swimming.
swallowing. Okay. Mixture of swimming and jogging. The inspiration came from a book about people in the Caucasus Mountains,
Caucasus Mountain.
Caucasus Mountains, who often live to well over 100 and remain mentally and physically fit. The book puts this down to their practice of walking down steep slopes to swim in cold mountain streams, something they've been doing for generations. Then they dry off and climb back up the mountain. The idea of freezing cold ya me perdí. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Mike, yes,
Might put a lot of
might put a
people
lot
off.
of people off, but it's scientifically proven to help your circulation and boost your immune system
System.
because it triggers your body's self-defense mechanisms. I do the same thing in
Wales.
Norway, where I live, but I jog 2 miles to a lake. It's very
Accelerating.
exhilarating, but I've a little way to go before I get to 100.
So swagging. This is something that
Swagging.
many people do, especially in Europe, no? So swimming in cold mountain streams. They say it's very healthy, but I think just the people who live in that cold countries, no? In those cold countries can do it. Otherwise, for us will be risky probably, no? Because we are not used to, no? Probably at the beginning we need certain training, no? For doing that kind of practice, no? Or would you do it? Would you swim in cold mountain streams?
No, teacher.
No, of course, no, that is crazy, no? Well, for us, because we have a different type of weather conditions in Mexico, right? And Nikki, what does Nikki says about exercising, Jesus Ramon?
You want to read?
Yeah.
Okay, Nikki. I went on a group yoga retreat last year in Tamil Nadu. To an outside observer, yoga doesn't look demanding, just slow stretching and holding
Stretching.
and holding certain position. Yoga practitioners uh, come up with their own version of the saying. Don't just sit there. Do something which is don't just do something, sit there, but actually it's very good workout like a lot of Eastern exercise. It offers a more holistic approach to health by combining combining bodily
fitness
fitness with mental well-being.
with mental well-being.
The idea is to concentrate on your breathing to make movement easier and reduce tension. Although it started out in India, only
relatively small,
relatively
relatively small
a
proportion,
relatively small proportion of the population still practice yoga seriously. In the in the West, it's an increasingly trendy form of exercise. But India traditionalist says that the version
say that the
say that
version
the version practiced
practice.
by many Westerners are far removed from the original form.
Well, that always happens, no? Not just with exercise, but also with food, no? And many things that the original have differences, a lot of differences with the ones that are more modern, no? And adapted in different countries, no? Have you practiced yoga, guys? Have you practiced any yoga?
Not really, teacher.
No, no, not really.
Never.
Any? Never. Any of you? No? Not
No.
really.
No, teacher.
No. I would like, but I think that is not that easy. I think that is not that gentle exercise as everybody says. I think there are certain positions that are difficult and you need to be flexible, no, guys? And I'm not very flexible. I'm not a very flexible person, not because of my age. I have never been so flexible. So I think that will be a little difficult. We are going to concentrate mainly on phrasal verbs in this reading, and we are going to go back to the reading because a lot of phrasal verbs are being used. But let's check first of all, talking about the difference between a phrasal verb and another thing. Which is a phrasal verb, A or B?
A.
A.
How do we know that? How do we know that A is a phrasal verb and not B?
Because I see that in one or two statements.
Because I saw that word in one or two statements in the text. Okay. Besides that, yes. There's no way, guys, there's no way to know or to guess the exact meaning of come across without a context. We need the context in order to know what is the meaning, right? And it has, of course, a different meaning with a cross or with by or with different, of course, prepositions or adverbs because they are using, of course, a non-literal meaning, right? When we have literal meaning like coming from, this is just a verb plus a preposition, right? It is literal meaning. It's not a phrasal verb. Most phrasal verbs don't have literal meaning, right? They have unliteral meaning, or according to the context, we have to deduce, no, of course, or we have to know, of course, the different meanings. Look at the different, of course, the different phrasal verbs we have, of course, in the text. The idea of freezing cold water in swallowing, no, in swallowing, of course, exercise of freezing cold water might put a lot of people off, no, put off. The idea of freezing water might put off a lot of people, so we can separate or not. We are going to check that in a minute. Come across, as we said, no? Not many people have come across radio Taiso, that is, of course, in Japan. And we have also came up with, No, that is another phrasal verb, but with three words, two particles. And put down two or puts down two. So it doesn't matter. We have, as you already know, different phrasal verbs that have both literal and non-literal meaning, but not just with a preposition that can be always literal. These are prepositional verbs. Is different from a phrasal verb, no? That have both literal and non-literal meaning. Remember that in phrasal verbs, most of them take a pronoun, and most of them are separable, right? So we can separate them, but not always, no? Not always. Like come across, we don't separate come across, no? There are no rules for this, as this is for separating or not separating, because these are part of vocabulary. But most of the times, the three-part phrasal verbs are inseparable, no? You never separate the three particle or the three-part the three-part phrasal verbs, no? We never separate them, right? This is a rule. In this case, yes, this is a golden rule that we never separate them, no? When they have, or they come to have three parts, no? Talking about these, some phrasal verbs that are in the text, as you can remember, right? Let's check just in the next exercise, which will be one or the other, right? So here we have a description or another exercise routine, right? Or other exercises, because it's not just another, they are three, 1, 2, 3, right? Exercises, routines. What do phrasal verbs that we have involved mean? And then what would be the correct position of the objects in each case, right? The correct position of the object of the phrasal verb. Remember that the object is it, them, him, her, object pronoun, right? When we separate them. So figure out first the different, of course, meanings, the different meanings of these phrasal verbs, guys. What will be the meanings? Get over, in this case, sickness as a child, that Joseph Pilates, born in Germany in 1880. Freeland Week. To get over, he developed exercise to build core muscle strength, like CrossFit, no? But not exactly, because Pilates is more gentle. Some of these early students then opened studios using the methods setting up in various cities. Pilates is now practiced by millions all over the world. What would be get over? Get over, because he was sick, no?
To recover.
To recover. Setting up in various cities.
Like establish.
Establish. Thank you, Blanca. And then about Zumba. The idea of Zumba came about by accident in the 1990s. Alberto Perez hit on when was taking an aerobics class in native Colombia. So then we have, he fell back on some salsa dance music he had with him. And since, Zumba, a routine combining aerobics and Latin dance moves, was born. And since then, it has taken off and become an international exercise craze. Come about will be an idea.
Was created.
Was, okay, created. Created. Hit on. An idea of hit on.
Think.
Natalie, can you repeat it, please?
Think.
Not really think.
Was think.
Fell down.
Okay, don't worry. Fell back on. Or fall back on. Media. Take off.
Miss, fell back on can be remembered.
Salsa. Remember. Okay. Probably related, no? Or recall. Okay, recalling salsa, no? Recalling. You are meaning recalling salsa, probably. More than remember, or related to salsa, no? Because it was a combination or a mixture, right? A mixture. And the last one about Tai Chi. Most people think Tai Chi is a form of meditation. In fact, it is an old Chinese martial art based on the idea of getting out of dangerous situations by turning an attacker's force against him. What would you say? Get out of. Get out of. The common form of Tai Chi today is a routine of slow movements. You often see people try out in parks and public places. Try out would be
Practicing.
Like a practice.
Practicing, of course, right? What would be the correct position of the object in parentheses? And then we are going to figure out both, the meaning and the position. So to get this over or to get over this? What would you say?
To get this over.
To get this over, no? Remember that objects, when we have separable phrasal verbs, they always go in between the verb and the particle, no? In this case, the preposition. Then, them, method setting.
Setting them up.
Setting them up.
Setting them up, of course. And hit it on, no?
Hit it on.
Hit it on. And the next one, them.
Try them out.
Try them out. Okay, get over this to recover from this, as you mentioned. Blanca, setting them up, starting a business or companies. Came about, happened, originated, or created, as you mentioned, right, Natalie? Hit it on, had the idea. Hit it on, think. You mentioned think. Got the idea, had the idea. Similar, no? Fell back on. Use as a reliable support, no? A reliable support. Fell back on, right? You fell back on certain theories, no? When you are writing about something, no? Take off, become successful, of course. And getting out of, escape from, getting out of, no? Try on, of course, testing or practicing, as you mentioned. Testing something, no? Most of the times it's testing or starting something, right? It can be for both activities and clothes, no? In that case would be try it out, no? Or try it on. Try it on. Probably it fits you, right? It fits you. Talking about phrasal verbs, can you please help me do this exercise? Because we are going to check, in this exercise, we are going to check mainly the position, no? The correct position of the phrasal verbs. Okay, so let's do it together. What would you say?
I'm thinking of taking Pilates up.
Taking Pilates up. What would be take up? What would be an idea of take up?
It's like enroll or
start a new activity. Start a new activity. Take up. Are you thinking of taking up sewing? Right? Sewing now? No, not really. Right? But probably swimming, right? Taking Pilates up. What would be in this case? Of taking up Pilates, because because in this case we are taking it up. Remember that we need, when we separate the phrasal verbs, we need the object, the pronoun. not the subject. We need the pronoun. Are you thinking of taking it up? Yes. Are you thinking of taking it up? Because we already knew that we were talking about Pilates, no? But in this case, we don't separate it because this is not the object. This is the subject. Yes? And remember, some phrasal verbs are not transitive. So they are intransitive. That means that intransitive phrasal verbs never separate. But in this case, yes, we can separate this one, but just using the object, not the subject. Yes? Number 2.
I hurt my back playing tennis. Look.
I hurt my back playing tennis. It took
Mm,
It took,
to get
took me
it took me ages, no? It took me ages
to get
To get over it.
it over.
to get it over. To get it over. If we have, remember, if we have an object, this is subject pronoun, it goes in between, no? To get it over. Oh, come on. I hurt my back playing tennis. It took me ages to get it over, no?
To get over it.
To get over it. Yes? To get over it. Huh? To get over it. Because we have 3 particle phrasal verb, no? To get over it. Yes? And they are not separable, no? At school, we had to exercise
Twice a week.
twice a week. Twice a week. We
could
Couldn't.
we couldn't,
we couldn't
Out. Out.
we couldn't out,
Get out.
Get
get
out.
out of
out.
it, get out of it, no? We couldn't get out of it. 3 part phrasal verbs, no? Couldn't get out of it, no? Like it or not, we couldn't get out of it, yes? Because if we have 3 part phrasal verbs, we cannot separate. Then the doctor
It's going.
mhm,
It's going to carry.
To carry.
mhm, going to
To carry out
no?
some tests.
Some tests on my knee, right? Of course, probably you have a lesion, a wound or something, no? When running or something, no? Hopefully no. 5, how
Did
How
you?
did you
how did you
Did you
come
come that idea?
how did
with
you
that idea?
come up with, no? Come up with
That idea.
that idea, right? How did you come up with that idea, right? 3 parts phrasal verbs and were never separated. Then she
Hard work.
She puts down
To
down.
to hard work. No. Mm,
She puts down hard work to success or success to hard work. Her success to hard work.
She put her success
Her success to hard work. She puts down her success to hard work or the other way around. Oh, or the other way around. What would you say? She puts
her success.
She puts her success
Down to
down
Vida
to hard
completa.
work. She puts her success down to hard work because this is separable phrasal verbs, right? Phrasal verb, put it down. What does that mean? She puts her success down to hard work. So she values more hard work than her success, or the other way around. What would be the meaning? And the last one?
Playing hockey.
Yes, Christopher?
Yes, playing hockey. Hockey. To
Playing hockey.
takes
It's
to
me
back.
Takes me back
Takes me back
my
to
childhood.
my
childhood. Takes
childhood.
me to my childhood. Playing hockey takes me back to my childhood or to my teenagehood, right? Playing volleyball, no? Jesus Ramon? Probably. Your teenagehood. Yes?
Yeah,
Teacher,
probably.
Yes.
put down, it's like a postpone. Or what is the meaning of
No.
put down?
Put down is not value a lot. Not value a lot. Because postpone is put off. Put off.
Oh, yes.
It's postpone. But put down is like not value a lot. Not value that success, no? Or hard effort. Yes? So talking about phrasal verbs, guys, do you mind doing any exercise about phrasal verbs? Or you have no time? Because, well, time is over. Time is almost over, no? Just we have 2 minutes. I don't know we are going to have enough time, but I don't know if you have time to do certain extra exercises. No, you have no time. ¿Para qué les pregunto, verdad? No, common. Okay, let's finish with this. Read the questionnaire about, of course, exercising and the meanings of the phrasal verbs we have in context. It says interview a partner, but we are going to do it as a whole group. Please. Right? So how much time do you set aside for exercise each week? Set aside? No problem with set aside. What kind of exercise do you go in for mainly? Going for? Easy? Or no? Going for? If you happen to have any question, please let me know. Have you taken up any new forms of exercise in the last 12 months? So in the last year? Did you keep up with trends in exercise routines? And do you prefer to exercise alone or to join in with others? What puts you off exercising more? Put off, Blanca. What puts you off exercising more? Right?
Yeah, it's postpone. Thank you, teacher.
So what would you say? Okay, Blanca, choose one question and ask one of your classmates, please.
Okay, the last one. What puts you off exercising more?
To
To Christopher.
Christopher.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes, can you answer the last question, please?
Yeah, let's go.
What puts you off exercising more? Blanca asked you that.
Well,
Yeah.
Yes, and I don't understand the positive of it's what is the meaning?
Okay, what is the meaning of put off?
But I don't remember.
Postpone.
Postpone. Yeah.
So what puts you off
Really,
exercising?
yes, I put up in the had gone to the gym, really.
Okay, but what puts you off exercising more? In your case, Blanca, what puts you off exercising more?
Because I have no time to do my
Okay, so what puts you off?
exercise.
Time to assign time. Natalie, thank you. Choose another question, please, to another classmate. Natalie, no, are you there?
Yes, I'm choosing.
Okay, okay.
Okay, number 5. Do you prefer to exercise alone or to join it with others? Neri, what do you think? Oh,
I prefer to do exercise alone because for me it's more fast when I
It's faster?
am with another person because always I am speaking with the person I like to speak. I like the watch um how how do you do the exercise?
Okay.
I don't know.
Every
I prefer the exercise alone.
Because you can focus. You can focus. Otherwise, you are
Yes,
talkative. Otherwise, you
yes,
are talkative. You always talk to the other person.
and I
Okay.
finish more fast.
Faster, faster. And you finish faster.
you don't waste time.
You don't waste time. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. José Ramón, no, Jesús Ramón, Jesús Ramón. Can you ask another question to another person?
Okay. Christopher, how much time do you set aside for exercise each week?
Really, I know much that how is exercise for my time. I know I don't have free time really,
Oh,
and yes, and
so not at all. The answer is not at all. Not time at
no,
all.
no time around. Yes, it's
Not for
really.
exercising. Okay.
Oh,
Thank you. And
really? Me too.
I have a question for Natalie. Do you keep up with trends in exercise routines, Natalie? In running or jogging or stretching? Do you do you keep up with trends, or you always follow the same routines?
No, I change my routine every day. Maybe I walk 10 minutes, then I run 10 minutes, and then jogging, and then run, and it's different.
Mhm.
It is
But
different every day.
but you are not keeping up with trends. It's your own
No,
routine, not with trends that they say, this is good for runners or for joggers. No. Mhm. Okay. And well, I was about to ask Neri, but Neri is in number 2, but Neri is in CrossFit. No? And Neri, how was your competition last week in CrossFit?
Very difficult.
Yeah.
um, yes, for me it was a little difficult because the exercise it was with so much energy, but
Mhm.
I
Very demanding, very demanding. No?
yes for finish the exercise you need to run. Um, and that part was more difficult for me because I don't like to run.
The most difficult, you don't like running. Oh, Natalie. Help Nettie to give some techniques for running. Okay, thank you guys. No, that would be probably another thing, but yes, when you don't like something, we started with that, talking about exercise. When you don't like something, it feels like a week in traffic, no? Or a weekend in traffic. All right, guys. Well, so talking about phrasal verbs, remember that they are very important part of native speakers' speech. So that's why it's necessary that we practice them, no? And by reading. Okay, guys, time is over. So tomorrow we are going to continue with the fourth part of TOEIC exam. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you for your participation and see you tomorrow. Sleep tight.
Thank you, teacher. Have
Thanks
a
to
good
you
night,
guys.
Thank you,
everybody.
teacher.
Later,
Bye.
see you.
Bye. Excellent night. Thank you.